Hello and welcome to Puelin Games. My name is Puel. Today's game is Pokemon Go, which I mean, I'm not really going to be playing. I'm kind of going to show you guys my Pokemon and stuff like that, and also be talking about how to make the game better. In your opinion, what would you like to see from the game? You guys can leave it in the comment section below and all that stuff, but let's get started. Here's my Pokemon. Right now, my top of the top isn't really very high. It's an Electabuzz. My Jolteon is still in the gym right now. My Electabuzz for some reason got knocked out, which is strange since he's a lot higher. But anyway, so I got all of these guys. I got a Hypno, which I evolved yesterday. I got a few more that I didn't really thought that I would get, like a Tentacool. I didn't think I was going to get that around here, but it actually hatched from an egg. And there's like a whole list of egg stuff, which I'll probably put in the video. If not, then you guys can find it online. You can just search what Pokemon come from what eggs. All the starters come from 2K eggs, by the way, just so you guys know that. So I got a Vulpix. I got a few of those. I've been trading in like Pokemon that are of obviously lower CP level for candies. That's obviously, you know, how you evolve your Pokemon and stuff like that. So I got a few of them. I don't really have that many, but I went out last night, got kicked out of a park. Obviously, you can't be in a park after dusk or dawn, whatever. They're from dawn to dusk. We're there at like 10 o'clock at night, so you can't do that. But anyway, I have enough to evolve this Nidoran female, so I'm going to do that right now. Why not? Right? Because who doesn't want to see an evolution evolve? What happened? Did it freeze? So the game loaded back up, and basically I'm going to go through and check. I had 2 eggs also while I was driving Hatch, and they didn't tell me anything. So I'm going to go look through and see what I got. So let's find that. So it did go through, and it did give me a Nidorina, which 218 CP. It's not terrible. It's obviously not that great, but once you power them up and evolve them, it might be better. Maybe I'll catch a higher level one as I go along. But the best way to check if you guys had an egg hatch or something, best way to check if you have done anything with any new Pokemon, go to recent, and it'll show you. Recent, and it'll show you. There we go. So, okay, so I got a Staryu. I didn't have a Staryu before, so I got a Staryu, 256 Staryu, some Staryu candies, why not, you know. I think I got an Oddish also, which is a 184 Oddish. I have 15 candies toward it, so yeah, I got another Oddish. So I have a 10k egg that might be hatching today. I only need to walk another kilometer, which is what? I don't know how many, like under a mile? Something like that? I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But then I have a 5k egg on the way also, which all I need to do is walk another half a kilometer after that to let that one pop off. So if that happens today, I'll make another video later and show you guys. But basically what I wanted to talk about was how to make... Ooh, this is drowsy, man. How to make this game better in your opinion. What would you do to make this game better? To me personally, I would put it in VR. Put the whole game in VR. That would be amazing. It would take away the whole aspect of like exercising and whatnot, which is great. I would keep the app just the way it is. But to make the Pokemon game itself a better game, who wouldn't want to walk around in their little room? I mean, obviously you'd be in your room, but like you walk around in your room with a controller or with the controllers from the Oculus or the Vive, whatever you guys want to use. So you're walking with the controllers and you see a Pokemon behind a tree, right? And it's just like a Pidgey sitting on a tree. And you see him, and you can lean back and forth whichever way you want, and he's still there. And you can see, let's say, Oddishes hide behind a bush or something like that. And you can walk around like you would. It would be literally like the Game Boy games back in the day, but in VR with real Pokemon, with you actually throwing the Pokeball. And you can let your Pokemon loose and hang out with them, give them treats and stuff. Would you not spend $600 on that game? Because I would, personally. I definitely would. Anyway, but for this game in particular, for Pokemon Go in particular, I feel like there's definitely need to be trading, which is apparently going to be a thing. There's definitely need to be battling, which is definitely going to be a thing, which already kind of is a thing, but only for gyms. I personally don't like the way that works. I don't like the combat the way it is. I like the turn-based combat. It's just more strategic, I guess, if you get higher up there with Pokemon leveling and just training in general. If you guys ever played over Wi-Fi, there's some crazy people that do some really good strategic moves with the 4 moves that you would get with Pokemon, and the specific 6 Pokemon that you would have in your belt. So I don't know. I like the game the way it is. It's really nice. It lets you get out and do a bunch of stuff. I've been to a few places I personally haven't been before, but I just think that would be a really cool aspect. And another thing that would be a cool aspect is that when you're fighting a Pokemon, right? It would be nice to have a really good sense of the augmented reality. It would be a really cool thing if they can like have it sense where it is. It's usually just where your camera plane is. So if you point towards the ground, it's not going to look like they're fighting on the ground. It might if you get it at the right angle, but I would like them to put it positionally, like have it be on the ground, or if it's on top of like a table or something, have it be on top of a table or something. Maybe, I don't know how they would possibly do that, but I don't know. It's a little janky right now, even though it's the funnest thing in the world, and I would just love for them to improve it. And another thing would be maybe having a ghost team, because ghost Pokemon are awesome too. And one of my favorite Pokemons is Gengar. Jolteon's my first, Gengar's my second. So I would love to be on a ghost team if there was ever a ghost team, because I need to get a Ghastly in real life. That would be amazing. So drop your comments in the comment section below. I don't know what you guys would really think about improvements to this game, like what you would come up with, but just leave it down there. I would love to see everything that you guys come up with. It would be pretty cool. And if you guys have better Pokemon than I do, my hat is off to you, because I cannot find anything where I live. It's a bunch of normal type Pokemon. It's really bullshit, but I haven't really ventured out too much, so I'm gonna, eventually do that. I'm also working on my Eevee evolution, so that's happening also. But anyway, guys, I also wanted to talk about No Man's Sky quickly, because have VR for that, please. Just have the headset and we can look around in No Man's Sky. That would be amazing. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. If you guys liked it, comment everything below. You guys, it's all down there. You know what to do. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Pokemon Go is an amazing game, and it's like it changed the world, really. So don't get hurt. Don't Pokemon and drive. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.